So okay, today I'm going to try to show you how to change out a fill valve. This is a little flush mount type fill valve. These things, we've had two of them go bad, one at our house and one right here at the church. And they just continue running, you can't adjust it down, and then water just runs out of here. We had an $85 water bill here at the church, $50 more than normal for a month, just because of this valve. So changing them can save you some money, and you don't have to spend big time money to get them changed. I think I'm gonna be able to show you how to do this. I don't have anybody to hold my camera, but we're gonna see how it goes. So the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure the water's off. Sometimes you have to be careful. These connectors will spring a leak when you cut them off, and if they do, then you've got to replace the valve. It's a bad thing. And then you flush the toilet, hold the flapper up, let it drain all the water you can, put your little pan under it, and then look right under here. And this thing here should be hand tight, but you might want to have a pair of pliers handy just in case somebody really tightened it up. Same thing here. It'll be a nut or a little knurly thing right here. And same thing here. Should only be hand tight, and the water's going to come out of the tank. If you don't want to deal with the pan and the water, you can get a shop vac and vacuum all that water out of the inside, and that'll be okay. But these are pretty simple. We won't need that anymore. It's hard to do this one-handed, so you'll pull this out. See how the rest of that water rolls down in there. We won't need that anymore. Everything looks good, nothing's cracked or anything like that. So I've got a new valve, a new flush valve, or fill valve, what it's called. This is not an expensive one. This one comes from Walmart. It's was $9.95 or something like that. So just take it on out of the box, and you'll see here that this one, it'll adjust right here for taller toilets or shorter toilets. We'll take a look at this one. Let's see. Make sure we got everything. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, I'm gonna try to set this. We'll open this. Show you what I got here. Got that piece, and then we got the nut that goes on the bottom. One thing you want to make sure of is this washer is on it on the inside, but this one will adjust, and this is a pretty tall tank on this toilet, but we'll see. All right, so what I have to do to it is adjust it up, and that's pretty simple. It's not too awful hard to do. Let me turn this thing around. Prop this up. So just turn the gray part here, and that adjusts it up a little taller, or whatever you need. We'll see how that fits. Yeah, so that fits about right. That'll work just like that. And so you set that in. You'll take this wing nut right here. Go back under here. It fits on right there. Now, let me just tell you, here's the thing. You don't want to just tighten down on it, because you'll break this porcelain tank really easy. But you want to have it hand tight. So it's just hand tight, no tubes. Still setting in here good. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take the water line, that right in there. Take this up. Remember, no pliers. You might have to work with this a little. Certainly don't want to get it on cross-threaded, or you'll have some big problems. You have to buy a new water line. So, again, hand tight. You may want to take a towel, dry your hands. Use a rag. Certainly, you don't want to bust that porcelain. So, let's see what else I've got here. Okay, so this is in. Now, the next thing you want to do is this little piece of rubber hose right here. It goes right there. If it's hard to put on, it doesn't want to go on good sometimes. You can put a little bit of Crisco or any kind of oil on it. And it goes on there just like so. Hopefully that's on good. That's my hope anyway, because it'll get you all wet. This little piece here is made to slide right on there. And that's supposed to pop in there, but see, that'll cause a problem. It's so high. You see what I mean? When you put your tank on, your lid on, it'll fall down in. So here's what I like to do sometimes. I'll take the one off the old hose and I'll throw that away. I'll pop that right in place. We'll pop this right on here. Well, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not so easy. So hold tight just a minute. Hold tight just a moment. Get this nice foam down there in the water for sure. So, let's see what we got. So just take two hands and pop that baby on. Pump it right out in there. Go right back over here. Slip that piece of hose back on there, and we should be good to go. So let's see, and then we'll get it adjusted. So all of that's there. Double check all of this. It all feels secure and tight. And turn this valve back on. Remember something. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. This valve is just about stuck. So you don't want to turn it too much. All right now. So the corn is filling up. The part now is to wait. And then we can adjust the flow. Where it wants to be. So this is a pretty easy thing, and I know this video was a little scattered. I'm gonna try to edit it. But not having someone to hold the camera pretty hard. So while this is filling up, a couple of things you can do. You can take a paper towel. Since you're in here, you can take some toilet tissue. Look down under here. Dry this off real good. Check here for a leak. Check here for a leak. The paper comes back dry, so that tells me there is no leak. So, this thing's filling on over with water pretty quick, and the float's rising like it's supposed to. It's not impinged in any way by the hose or the flapper. Okay. Now, so the water line is about right here. I would say that's probably enough to flush it, but I want to give it just a tad. Let's just try that and see what happens, okay? So when it stops, go in here. Plenty of water to flush it, no leak. It's filling up again. It's gonna stop when it gets to the right spot. Everything's good. So that's how you replace a fill valve in your toilet. Simple as that. And I've done this with one hand because I took the stupid iPhone with the other because I didn't have a stand. But anyway, hope this helps somebody.